And now, the area's most accurate weather forecast with Storm Search 7 Chief Meteorologist Steve Kersh.
Combination of a cold front and upper-level disturbance rolling through the area, kicking off light rain showers. Now, what that's doing, the rain's falling through dry air. It's evaporating on its way to the ground, the rain is, but that's kicking up the winds like a lot, up to 70 to even 75 miles per hour in some of our schoolnet sites. Here's a look at Adobe Wall's live max radar. Now, the rain is very light. Most of this not hitting the ground. We'll go back over the last few hours, see the rain showers started around Clayton, Amistad, New Mexico, heading toward the south and east. But as the cold front rolls through, again, the rain falling through the dry air in combination with that, we've had some very strong winds in the southwestern panhandle. Gusts to 71 miles per hour measured around Hereford and Friona. Reports of some tree limbs down and a wall of dirt, which is making its way through the southwestern panhandle, heading toward the northwestern South Plains around Lubbock. All right, let's look at our schoolnet sites on the central and north side of town. You see the yellow numbers, and they represent the highest wind gusts so far this afternoon. On this particular map, a 46-mile-per-hour wind gust there at the middle school in Dimmitt. Right now, they are 62 degrees. On the south side of town, at Downing Canyon, coinciding with the site out Bushland, a 51-mile-per-hour wind gust. That's at the Oasis RV Resort. That is located 3 miles east of Bushland. Up toward the north and west, strong winds at Texline and Clayton gusted to 40 miles per hour. Had a gust of 42 at the schoolnet site in Channing. Now, across the northeast, the winds weren't quite as strong, but still at the Adobe Walls Cotton Gin, they measured a gust of 41 miles per hour. Had a gust of 37 there at the school in Morse. In the southeastern Texas panhandle, 70 degrees right now in Clarendon, 70 at Silverton, had a gust of 43 at the Lake McKenzie Water Authority, but without a doubt, across the west and southwest, the strongest winds here. And take a look at the schoolnet site at Olton, a 75-mile-per-hour wind gust. Again, our schoolnet site at Friona's had a gust of 55. At the Texas Tech Mesonet site, they had a gust of 71 and a gust of 62 at Walcott. Let's go back to Dimmitt. Those winds are still howling out of the north-northeast, between around 30 and 40 miles per hour. There's a high wind warning in effect for the counties in the southwestern Texas panhandle until 6 o'clock. And there's that gust of 70, happened at 4:18 this afternoon. All right, let's look at our weather headlines. And for tonight, those strong winds will continue. It will start to taper off a little bit after midnight tonight. Frost and freeze advisories tonight for areas along and north of the Canadian River, and then for the rest of us for Wednesday morning. But unfortunately, still no rain for the next 7 days. All right, let's look at what's going on. The regional satellite radar composite pocket of cold air aloft making its way through western Kansas. That's what's driving the cold front through the area. Speaking of cold, Denver's at 47. Speaking of hot, 95 degrees right now down in Midland, Odessa. Computer model forecast shows high pressure building in. The cloud cover is going to hang around until about 11 o'clock tonight before that will thin out. 37 degrees tomorrow morning in Amarillo with a north wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. It is definitely going to feel cold out there for tomorrow morning. It's still going to be cold at lunchtime, 56 with that strong north wind, keeping wind chill values mainly in the 30s and 40s. It's 64 for the high tomorrow with those winds finally starting to settle down. Forecast for tonight, a few sprinkles of mud for the western and southwestern Texas panhandle with all that wind blowing around and all the dust in the air. Amarillo and Canyon, 37 in Amarillo and Canyon with a mostly cloudy evening, and then we'll see skies clear after midnight. For tomorrow, we'll have a mostly sunny sky, 64 for Amarillo's high, 65 in Canyon. Those winds on average 15 to 25 will be stronger than that at lunchtime, then they'll settle down in the afternoon hours. Over the next 7 days, we'll see a cold front arrive on Saturday morning. All it's really going to do is keep our temperatures about the same, around 70 degrees. But one thing it will not do is bring any rainfall. That will be dry, but again, watch out for a possible freeze in Amarillo and Canyon for Wednesday morning, areas along the north of the Canadian River for tonight.
And we're running right on time, isn't that about right?
October 20th is the average day of the first freeze, and we are just almost dead center.
And it was so nice to look outside a few moments ago and see some mud drops coming down.
Little bits of the northwestern panhandle mixed in with some rain, yeah.
It's always nice to mix those two together.
Oh, beautiful.
Especially if you just got a car wash this morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Forgot about that.